welcome to Wednesday Instagram Live. Yeah, it's me, Gecy, and I hope you all are doing really well, staying safe, enjoying this beautiful spring weather. And today is my first Instagram Live. This is my first time on Instagram Live. I usually do my Wednesday yoga session lives on Facebook, over on Facebook. And if you head over on Facebook, there are a few videos that you can see that I've been doing some yoga sessions. We do yoga poses. Some sessions I've done some animal yoga poses. I've done shapes before. I've done winter sports. I've done a few and a variety of different yoga poses. And today we're gonna do some more over here on Instagram Live. And as usual, I have my yoga mat right behind me, and I have my water, right, to stay hydrated while we get our bodies moving. Yeah, so today is a very cloudy day. I don't see the sun out just yet. Hopefully in the evening and the afternoon we'll see a little bit more sun. But today I thought it'd be fun to do some spring yoga, some more spring yoga. I've done a couple spring yoga poses over on Facebook Live. So I thought, let's try some spring yoga here on Instagram Live. Yeah, so I usually have a sheet of different poses that I like to review off. Yeah, and over here we have 5 different yoga poses that we're gonna try out today. Yeah, you may have seen me do some of these yoga poses over on Facebook Live. So we're gonna try these 5, and let's take a look. We have different people, right? Different people that are showing us how to do the pose, so that's really helpful. Yeah. And for these poses, I'm going to use my yoga mat. You do not have to use your yoga mat. You may want something a little soft for your legs and your arms and your feet and your head. But you can also do these yoga poses on the floor. Yeah. So the first yoga pose that we're going to do today is the rainbow pose. Yeah, actually, before we get started, maybe we should stretch. We should stretch out our body parts. Okay, so we're going to start off by stretching our arms. Yeah, so we're going to just lift. We're going to raise our arms as wide as you can, like you're touching the sky, just like this. I'm reaching up to the sky. I'm raising my fingers and my arms upwards as far as I can, and I'm switching side to side. You can feel the stretch and the pulling on your arms. Yep. And I'm also stretching my fingers, not only my arms, but I'm stretching out my fingers as well. You can do this, or you can wiggle your fingers. Yeah, so you're stretching. We are first stretching our arms and our hands and our fingers. Okay, and we're gonna continue to stretch out our arms, and we're gonna go sideways. So you're gonna choose one arm, choose whichever arm you want to start off with. I'm gonna choose my right arm, and I'm gonna bring it over to the other side. Okay, I'm gonna bring it over to the other side, and with the opposite hand or arm, you're gonna grab the arm that you initially chose. So my right arm, I'm gonna grab my left arm and hold on to my right, and I'm stretching. I'm pulling my right arm back as far as I can, just like this. And you're gonna feel some stretching over here. You're gonna feel stretching on your arms, and we're gonna do the other side like this. Yeah, we're stretching our arms. Now let's move on to our legs. Okay, we are going to lay them forward like this. Yep, I'm wiggling my toes in my socks. I'm stretching my legs out like this. And we're gonna bend forward to our toes. We're gonna try and touch our toes. I can't really touch my toes, but if you can touch your toes, touch your toes. You are stretching your body here, right? And you're stretching your legs. So we are stretching, and we're stretching our arms too. So you are stretching all parts of your body in this one, right? Just like this, okay? And then we're gonna lift our arms upwards again, to the side, and back to your toes. So that again, up to the sky, to the side, and back to your toes. Okay, I think our body is pretty stretched out. Okay, so now let us try these yoga poses, shall we? Okay, so for this first yoga pose, we're going to be standing up. We're going to be standing up, okay? I'm going to move you guys upwards so you can see. Okay, so I am standing on my yoga mat, right? And for this pose, we're just standing like this, and this stretching and this yoga pose is going to be in our arms, Yeah, so with our arms, we are stretching it upwards like this, just like we did in the beginning of this live session, right? But this time, you're not pointing it upwards to the sky. This time, you're going to arch it, you're going to bend like a rainbow, right? Because a rainbow curves like this, almost like an upside down U. Yeah, that is the shape of a rainbow. So we're going to try and replicate that. We're going to try to be a rainbow with this pose by lifting your arms up and stretching to a side. You can choose whatever side you like. I'm choosing the right side. So lifting my hands up, right? Putting my hands together, just like this. And I am bending to one side. I am bending to my right side here. And you can feel some pulling here, right? Stretching here. And you're also stretching your arms today as well. Yeah, you're stretching your arms and your body. Yeah, okay. So let's try it on the other side. And we're gonna hold this for 5 seconds. Or let's try 10. Yeah, let's try to hold it for 10. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! Good job, everyone. Pat on the back. We did our first yoga pose, which was the rainbow pose. So our second pose for today is the flower. This one I have done before, and I have done this on a chair, so it was a little tricky. This time, I'm going to be using my yoga mat today. And for this pose, we are putting our feet together, just like this, so you feel stretching on your legs already, just like this, right? And this is kind of like our flower. This is our flower right here, right? And then this is where the pose gets a little bit tricky. We're gonna grab our arms, yep, our hands, and we're gonna loop them under our legs like this, okay? We are going to bring our arms under our legs and bring our hands forward like this, but we're gonna try and lift our feet up, yeah? Okay, ready? And this one, you really focus on your balance, right? Because your feet are off the floor, and then your arms are underneath your legs. Okay, let's try. Ready? Oh, and this is our flower pose, just like this. All right, I am balancing, and I'm imagining my hands to be like the petals of my flower, right? These are the petals of my flower, and my feet is the middle of the flower. Yeah, so this is our flower pose. And let's try and hold this pose for 10 seconds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, everyone. That was our second spring yoga pose. All right. So our next ones, we're going to be looking at different animals. So we have a snake, we have a mouse, and we have a turtle. Yeah. So this next one we're going to look at is the snake pose. slithering snake. I am motioning my hands like the movement of a snake. Yeah, just like this. And the sound of a snake goes. Yeah. Just like that. And for this pose, we are going to be lying down on our belly, just like this. We are lying down on our belly, right? Just like this. And with our arms, this is what we're gonna do with our arms. We're gonna place the palm of our hands on our yoga mat, just by our shoulders. And on the count of 3, we're gonna lift up. We're gonna lift our upper body up using our arms, using the strength of our arms. We're gonna lift up. And that's also gonna lift our head up to the sky. Yeah, and that's gonna be our snake pose. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. All right, you are lifting your upper body with the palm of your hands, and you can lift your head upwards like this as well. So you're stretching your back, your body, your legs, your arms, every part of your body you are stretching. Yeah. And another way to do this yoga pose is to do it on your elbows like this. Yeah. So you can use the palm of your hands to lift upwards, but you can also use your elbows, right? And your fist to keep you leveled up as well. Just like this. And let's hold this for 10 seconds. Ready? I'm going to count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. All right. That was our slithering snake pose. Our slithering snake. Yeah. Okay. And our 4th pose for the day is a mouse. So for this pose, we're also going to be on our yoga mat on the floor, right? For this one, we're going to start off on our knees like this. I am planted on my knees, sitting by my feet, just like this, sitting upwards. Yeah. And then with my arms, I'm lifting upwards just like this. I am reaching for the sky. And then I'm going to bring my body forward like this, downwards. I'm planting my face onto the floor like this, right? Just like that. And you are stretching your arms and your fingers. You're relaxing your head and your legs. Yep, and we can hold this pose for 10 seconds, okay? 1, 2, I'm stretching. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're gonna bring our body upwards just like that. All right, that was our mouse pose. Yeah. Okay, that was our 4th one. And we're coming to our last yoga pose, and this is our 3rd animal pose for today. And today is a turtle. The 5th one is a turtle. Okay, so for this one, we are stretching our legs outwards, just like this. I have my right leg outwards to the right. And you're gonna try and go outwards. You're gonna put your left leg going outwards to the left. So whichever leg you are stretching, you're stretching it to the same side. Yeah, so for example, your left leg, you're stretching it to the left side. And your right leg, you are stretching it to the right side. Just like this, and you're gonna stretch it as far as you can. yeah, this is how far I can go. But if you can go even further, like you're doing a splits, that is very awesome. Yeah. So I am stretching as far as I can. I feel the stretch all over my leg. And then our last step is to put our arms here, right? And you can try and lift yourself up. I cannot lift myself up, so I'm going to be placing my arms and my hands on the palm of my hands on my mat, just like this. But if you can lift yourself up, that is great too. And then for this one, we're going to also try and bend forward as much as you can. I can't move too forward down, but if you can move your head down to the floor, yeah, that is our stretching pose, our turtle pose for today. Yeah, as you can see in this photo, yeah, right here, that this person actually stretches their legs as far as they can. They are looping their hands and their arms underneath here. I am not that flexible, so I cannot do it, but I am looping underwards like this and bringing your head forward down like that. So for this one, since I am not that flexible and I cannot loop my arms underneath while putting my head onto the floor, I'm gonna just stretch and touch my toes like this. Yeah, I'm gonna just stretch my toes and stretch my arms, and we're tapping 10 times, all right? So, tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, everyone, we stretch for one last time. Bring it together, bring our arms together, and that is our 5 spring yoga poses. Yeah. Thank you all for joining. Let us end this session with some breathing exercises. And I also forgot to take a sip of my water, so let's take a quick water break. Okay. So we are going to use our arms to breathe for today, just like we did when we stretched, when we did our rainbow pose and our mouse pose. We are stretching. We are focusing on stretching our arms. And I'm also going to put my legs out like this, stretching my legs out at the same time as well while we're breathing. Okay, we're going to breathe inwards, and as we breathe inwards, you can close your eyes too. As you breathe inwards, you are bringing your arms and your hands and your fingers upwards like this, reaching to the sky. Okay, a big deep breath in. Okay, and a big deep breath in. We're gonna hold it for 5 seconds. And we're gonna take a big deep breath out. That was a nice big deep breath in. And you can also change the position of your legs. So you can sit cross-legged. You can have your legs stretched outwards like I did, right? You can, I'm sitting on my feet like this, just like this. And we're gonna breathe in and out again. And this time, we're gonna do our belly breathing, okay? And when we breathe in, we are filling our belly like a balloon, like a big air balloon. And I'm bringing my arm and my body forwards, just like this. And then when you're breathing out, you are exhaling and you are deflating the air balloon. You are letting go of all the air that you breathed in, okay? This is belly breathing. Ready? And breathe in. breathe out. Okay, and let's do one last big deep breath in and deep breath out. And this time you can do whatever way you'd like. Yeah, you can breathe with your arms. You can breathe using your legs. You can do the belly balloon breathing. This one, I am going to bring my arms backwards when I'm breathing in and forwards when I'm breathing out. Okay? This is our last breathing exercise. All right? We're going to breathe in. And we're going to breathe out. All right, friends. That is the end of our live yoga session. Today we looked at spring yoga poses, and I hope you all enjoyed. This Instagram live is going to be recorded, so you can watch it whenever you'd like. If you have been with me live, thank you for joining. And if you're watching this later, thank you for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your day, enjoying the beautiful spring weather, and I will talk to you all soon. Goodbye. Thanks for joining.